What's up YouTube? Welcome to the new video. Today's one is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna take you through a full refeed day at 11 weeks out. I have not had a refeed in 2 weeks, so this is gonna be delicious for me and awesome for me to be able to teach you and show you a couple tips about refeeds. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribing and turning on those notifications because I post fitness and bodybuilding content every week to help teach you and inspire you in your own journey. And make sure you watch till the end because I have a special surprise and something I'm doing at the end of the day that I think you're gonna really love. But before we go on with the video, I wanna introduce you guys to somebody. Let me see if she will let me pick her up. Come here. Oh, here she goes. This is Winnie. Say hi. She's being a little camera shy. But she's very cute and adorable. She's 1.5 years old. It's not my dog, to be very clear. I moved in with my friends for March down here in Florida, and I just got settled in this place yesterday, and she has been a joy, truly. I'm not being sarcastic. She's amazing. She's so sweet. She can instantly turn your mood around or make you forget how hungry you are. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah, see, she knows. She knows she's on camera. She's playing it up a little bit, but she's very well behaved. And she's just full of love, which we love out of little dogs. I used to have a little dog myself, and she passed away about 2 years ago, unfortunately, but she reminds me so much of her. They're just always, smaller dogs are just always full of a lot of joy and energy, especially when they're puppies like this, so I greatly appreciate her. She's just too cute, honestly. Now let's see, if I open my door here, I guarantee you she will run into the bed. Watch this. Go ahead. Isn't that? Oh, look, she wants me to scratch her now. Oh, yes. Oh, man. One of the absolute best things you can do for yourself in general, no matter who you are, you could be 16 years old, you could be 83, if you're able to move, getting in more movement. Now the thing is, most people think you need to get 10,000 steps per day. More is better to a certain extent. Getting 10,000 steps is good, but here's the deal. You don't have to get 10,000. The magic number seems to be 7,500 steps. So if you're able to get in 7,500 steps per day, there's a pretty good increase in your health outcomes across the board for all-cause mortality. I don't know the study off the top of my head, but you could look it up. If you get 7,500 steps per day, that seems to be, like I said, the magic number. So generally speaking, for me, 10 minutes of walking is about 1,000 steps. If you're somebody that moves a lot for your job, then you probably won't have to get out and do as many walks in general. Now me, because I'm coaching and marketing, creating content, I am sitting behind a computer a lot, or I'm, very stationary. So I do have to get out for a lot of intentional walks. But if you're somebody that's moving a lot, you probably don't have to do that. You can easily track your steps on your phone. It's very easy to do. If you have an Apple Watch, obviously you can do that. I have a Whoop, so I don't have an Apple Watch. But seriously, just getting out and moving, especially first thing in the morning when you're out of bed, is a game changer. You will feel so much better. You don't have to move very fast or just really push yourself. Steps in the morning is a big thing. Typically, I'm doing fasted cardio where I am doing like a moderate pace of intensity, but today I'm just doing steps. Getting some sort of movement in the morning will stimulate you physically and mentally, and you'll go on and you'll have a better rest of your day.
I think I had about, I don't know. I think I've had like 1 or 2 more add than drop this last month. However, a lot of the
blueberry English muffins with this nut butter I have on here is phenomenal. Let me show you guys actually what I'm using. I have absolutely no affiliation with this company, but these are so good. Butter, this cinnamon sugar cookie is unbelievable. Macros on it for 1 serving, which I'm only using 20 grams. 1 serving is 33 grams. 14 grams of fat, 2 grams of fiber. I think it's like total 9 grams of carbs, but a lot of that's coming from sugar, alcohol, so it's not really exactly gonna process the same way as a typical carb would. And 7 grams of protein. These are so damn good. Putting this on the blueberry muffin, as you can see here. I didn't get to explain that meal because Jensen, my roommate, came in. He was on a Skype call, so I didn't want to interject there. But this meal went down super easy. I put the macros on the side here as I'm talking so you guys can see what went into that meal. And I'm going to do that for every meal today and show you guys the macros. And then at the end of the day, we'll have the macros for the total day. These cookers have to be the biggest time saver. If you don't have one, I'm telling you right now, you need to get one. This saves me so much time. So I'm gonna make some rice right now. Show you guys how easy this is if you've never seen one. You literally just put the rice in here, put it on there, put water in there, press a button down and it cooks it for you. You don't have to worry about it boiling on the stove. You don't have to worry about putting it in the microwave, nothing like that. It's so simple. Anything that can save me time is super worth the investment. I don't care if it's an air fryer for chicken or a rice cooker, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, time is money. I say this all the time with things. As a business owner that owns my own coaching company, I have to always be making the content, working with my clients. I have, you know, brands I collaborate with to make content for. That's how I make my income from both the company and that. And the thing is, anything that can save me time, I'm always gonna do, especially around cooking, because cooking requires so much time with bodybuilding. That takes up more time than training, than cardio. It really does take up a lot of time. So prepping and getting all that food out of the way. That's why I'm thrilled to have a partnership with Flex Pro Meals, which I'm getting delivery for today, and I'll show you guys soon when it comes in. But anytime I can save myself that extra effort is so worth it. So if you're able to buy things like a rice cooker, an air fryer, or even get your meals delivered from somewhere like Flex Pro Meals, which they make it super affordable. You can use my code DAVE for 40% off your first order. And I'm not just BSing you, the food's great. It saves me so much time, because all that time you're wasting with boiling, you know, rice or prepping your chicken and all that different stuff, that is costing you time that you could be making money and improving your life, or just hell, having more fun with your life. It's not all about making money, it's also about enjoying your life. And the more time you have to spend cooking food, the less time you have to grow your life and enjoy your life. Meal 2 about to go down. It's absolutely looking delicious. All these carbs making me so happy. So I got 290 grams of jasmine rice, 75 grams of green beans, 150 grams of shrimp, 10 grams of olive oil, and I put on some buffalo sauce on top of that. So I'm gonna put this down. Craziest thing about living in Florida is it just feels as if you're on vacation all the time. It really does. I've been coming to Florida my whole life. My family's lived down here, so I've always had the privilege of coming to Florida. Even living here the past 2.5 months now, it still feels just as magical as when I used to come as a kid. The environment you put yourself in life really just matters so much. And being able to come out here on the last day of February and read outside and then hit a hot tub in 80-degree weather, it's just tremendous. I am gonna relax a little bit and do that. I don't take any of this for granted at all. I really don't. You know, I've worked very, very hard to get to this point in my life to be able to be in positions like this. And it's something that I value and I spend so much time reflecting on every day. And I'll tell you what, no matter where you are in life, spend time being grateful for where that position is, even if you're not where you want to be yet. It's putting you and setting you up for that next destination of where you want to go. I'm 30 years old. A lot of us aren't patient enough. I wanted to do this when I was 23 and 24. It just took me a lot longer to find my path in life. So don't beat yourself up if you're not there yet. Whatever you're seeing me show you, this is many, many, many hard years of life to get myself here. And I try to be as transparent as possible about that and show you that and explain those lessons that I've learned along the way. And that's what I hope to do with YouTube. That's why I'm on here. You know, I want to help you guys with your nutrition and lifting and bodybuilding and, you know, responsible PD usage if that's what you're all about. But more than that, I want to teach you about the mentality and how to better your life. That's what I'm doing with this. Cinnamon makes everything better. Can't do too much though, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, so meal 3 is up right now. We got 120 grams cream of rice. There's 50 grams of whey isolate in here. Let me show you guys how I did this actually, and I'll finish explaining the meal. So I actually, because I can't use gym supplements, protein, which is who I'm sponsored by, since it's a blend, I need isolate for prep. So I mixed this Jack's Factory peanut butter, and you're gonna think I'm really weird, blueberry muffin together, but Jensen over there told me to do it before.
So good.
So good.
So good. Because you put blueberries on it, and we normally mix in like, you know, PB2 or peanut butter, so it works.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I did that, and then there's 20 grams of almond butter in there. I use that Fit butter I was telling you guys about earlier. There's 55 grams of apple and 50 grams of blueberry. I like to mix it up. Throw a little salt and cinnamon on there, throw it back. Got the macros on the side here for you guys, so you can see that. So this is the third meal. Just did the number 2. This is the third meal. This is 3 right here. And fourth meal is probably the biggest one. And then hopefully I got that surprise coming later. So check back in with you guys for that next meal. Just got the Flex Pro Meals restock going on here. A lot of chicken, as you can see. That's what I'm eating mainly. And then we got some steak, as you can see here, some rice, this Mexican rice, and sweet potato. Things I can actually eat on prep. Meal 4 on deck. This is probably my favorite meal of the day just because there's so much volume in here. It's absolutely fantastic. If you think I'm weird for frying that pineapple, you've never tried it before, I promise you. So what I did was I took the frozen pineapple, comes in a bag like this, right? That's not focusing at all, but you just get frozen pineapple and you throw it in a frying pan like that after, you know, you cook anything else you need and you put it on the meal. It's so good. This meal is 350 grams of rice, 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of pineapple right there. And then we got 2 slices of sourdough bread, and I gotta put some jelly on there, 10 grams. So showing you guys the macros on the side here. Gonna eat this, then I have 1 meal left that, after I discuss with my coach, is probably gonna be something pretty awesome. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, package secured. So I got a burger at the end of the day, so I'm gonna finish the refeed off. So I'm not gonna eat it in the car. I'm gonna wait to get home to eat it, but I'll show you guys what it looks like as soon as I get back. I haven't opened this yet, so I'm gonna do it with you guys. So I got this from this place down here in St. Pete. Oh my goodness, this looks ridiculous. From this place down here in St. Pete called Engine Number 9, I believe. Yeah, take that bun off, Jensen. There you go. Oh, that's grilled pineapple, roasted red pepper, and there's like a sriracha sauce on here. Sweet potato fries. I didn't get any cheese or anything like that because I don't want to screw my digestion up necessarily. That would definitely screw me over. This is all kind of food I typically would have. So the burger itself is like ground beef, right? And then sweet potato fries are basically sweet potato, which is what I normally have on, you know, days where I am having carbs. Pretty much the same thing. It's just a fun way of having it when you're refeeding. It makes you feel like you're cheating, which you kind of are, but it's a good mental reset. You know, with refeeding, it is about bringing calories up and offsetting, you know, some of the stress and fatigue, of course, but it also is about the mental aspect. So that's why I give people, when I'm doing refeeds, when I'm prepping people, I will give them cheat meals like this at the end of the day because it does help with the mental aspect. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna throw this pickle in there because I do not want that.
Maximize the food P word.
All right, so let's try the sweet
potato channel or not. Yep.
Well, that sauce is like really good. It's kind of sweet and sriracha-ish. Let's just get this burger going. Let's check it out.
That's the money shot.
This is the money shot right here. The bite, the first bite.
Yeah, there's a thumbnail for you.
Oh my goodness. It's a mess, but it's so good. Usually like most things in life. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat this in peace. Thank you for joining for this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed if you want to see my hands be more of a mess in future videos. Just kidding, because we're usually eating 100% clean. But I do appreciate all of you. Make sure you like the video. Comment below what your favorite cheat meal is. We'll see what it is. Mine actually would be pizza, but I'm having a burger because I'm not trying to be fat. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.